everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen confirms Kyle Richards' RHOBH return. On June 13, Andy Cohen stepped in as Jenna Bush Hader's co-host for the day on The Today Show. Andy spilled some tea about Rachel Zoe joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Additionally, the Watch What Happens Live host confirmed that OG Kyle Richards will return for season 15. Obviously, Jenna doesn't read reality tea because she was unaware that Rachel was joining RHOBH. The former first daughter was pleasantly surprised to hear that the fashion icon is joining the show. Even though he was unsure if I'm supposed to announce that, Andy admitted that Kyle would return to the show. Although some of her RHOBH friendships are hanging by a thread, Kyle's returning for another season. Despite she and Dorit Kemsley both going through divorce, they had issues with their relationship last season. With her flashy cars and designer clothes, Dorit has always implied that her now estranged husband, Paul P.K. Kemsley, was rich. But there's long been speculation that P.K. wasn't really as loaded as Dorit wanted us to think. All could soon be revealed in the divorce documents. Rumor has it P.K. wants some of that sweet Bravo money and could go after Dorit's RHOBH paycheck. Meanwhile, Kyle's not only dealing with divorce from her husband of 27 years, Mauricio Yumanssky, but there's still ongoing speculation about relationship with country singer Morgan Wade. Are Kyle and Morgan really just friends, as she claims, or is there more to the story? While Dorit's financial situation is precarious, it's unlikely Mauricio will go after Kyle's RHOBH salary. Mauricio had nothing when he and Kyle first met back in the 90s. But since then, he's built a reported $57 billion real estate business, the agency. Under California's community property laws, Kyle is entitled to half of that fortune. Kyle will be just fine. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is streaming on Peacock in the US and Hayu in the UK and Ireland. Kyle's confirmed return puts pressure on Bravo producers to build a cast that complements and challenges her presence. Last season saw fractures in her friendship with Dorit Kemsley, awkward tension with Erika Jayne, and a full-on Cold War with Sutton Stracke. Now, producers must decide, do they bring in new energy or double down on the dynamics already in place? There are also rumors that Kathy Hilton may return in some capacity, which would reignite the always complicated Richards sister saga. A source close to production told Brevo Insider, conversations are happening. There's interest on both sides. Let's just say the door is not closed. Translation: pass the popcorn. What Kyle herself has said. Though Kyle hasn't released an official statement since Andy's confirmation, she recently told a reporter at an event, "I don't know what's next for me, but I still have a lot of story left to tell." At the time, fans weren't sure whether that meant a return to RHOBH or a new chapter entirely. Now we know, she's staying put, and her story isn't just continuing, it's about to explode. Kyle has always been one of the most multifaceted housewives in Bravo history, equal parts glam, grit, vulnerability, and fierceness. She's not just a housewife, she's a main character. And now, with her return confirmed, it's clear that the next season will be one of the most compelling yet. The future of RHOBH looks bright and shiny. Andy's confirmation feels like a love letter to the OG fans. In a franchise that thrives on change, from cast shakeups to luxury label wars, some things are too iconic to let go. Kyle Richards is one of them. So buckle up, Bravo fans. The diamonds are polished, the cameras are rolling, and Kyle Richards is back, wiser, stronger, and perhaps a little sassier. Beverly Hills will never be the same. Now the only question is, who's holding a diamond next to her? Stay tuned. The world of reality television is a stage where drama, glamour, and larger-than-life personalities reign supreme. Few franchises embody this truth quite like The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH. Over the years, the show has carved out a niche for itself, spotlighting the dazzling lives, jaw-dropping moments, and deep friendships and rivalries of its iconic cast. Now, in a thrilling twist that has fans buzzing, Andy Cohen, Bravo's reigning reality czar, has officially confirmed the triumphant return of one of RHOBA's most beloved and enduring stars, Kyle Richards. For over a decade, Kyle Richards has been a central figure in the RHOBH narrative. As one of the original cast members since the show's inception in 2010, she's navigated the dizzying highs and painful lows of reality TV with a unique blend of toughness, vulnerability, and wit. Her storylines have often been the emotional backbone of the series, from her complicated family dynamics to her legendary dinner parties that often end in unforgettable clashes. Andy Cohen's confirmation of Kyle's comeback feels like a homecoming not just for the reality star herself, but for a show that has seen many faces come and go but few with her staying power. When Cohen broke the news, the RHOBH fandom erupted, flooding social media with excitement, speculation, and heartfelt nostalgia. The return of the OG housewife. Kyle Richards isn't just another cast member, she's at RHOBH institution. Over the years, her role has evolved beyond the typical reality star mold. She's the mom who manages to juggle chaotic family life with the high-stakes drama of Beverly Hills, all while maintaining an enviable sense of style and grace under pressure. Her presence adds a layer of authenticity and continuity to the show that's hard to replace. Fans have watched her grow through triumphs and trials, from her early days in the limelight as a child actress to her heartbreaking losses, and the moments of pure joy with her daughters. This return marks an exciting new chapter for Kyle, who has spent time away from the spotlight exploring personal ventures and family life. Now, ready to step back into the fray, she promises fresh drama, new alliances, and, undoubtedly, some classic Kyle moments that remind viewers why they fell in love with her in the first place. Andy Cohen, the reality maestro. It's no surprise that Andy Cohen's announcement has sparked such a buzz. As the executive producer and host of multiple Real Housewives reunion specials, Cohen's word carries weight. He's the architect behind many of Bravo's biggest hits and a trusted voice in the reality TV community. When Cohen confirmed Kyle's return during a recent interview, his excitement was palpable. He hinted at the energy Kyle brings to the cast. "She's like the glue," he said, "the heartbeat of the show." His endorsement signals that Kyle's comeback isn't just a nostalgic nod to longtime fans, but a strategic move to restore the dynamic chemistry that keeps RHOBH fresh and compelling. What does Kyle's return mean for the show? The landscape of RHOBH has shifted considerably in recent seasons, with new faces entering the mix and familiar ones exiting. While fresh blood often brings new energy, fans have sometimes expressed longing for the stability and familiarity that Kyle provides. Her return is expected to recalibrate the group dynamics, reigniting old friendships and rivalries that made the show so addictive. Moreover, Kyle's storylines have historically combined personal vulnerability with compelling reality TV moments, from her family's challenges to her own struggles balancing fame and motherhood. This authentic portrayal will add depth to a cast that sometimes risks feeling like a revolving door of surface-level drama. Anticipation and speculation. With Kyle Richards officially confirmed, social media is abuzz with theories and expectations. Will her return bring back the infamous Kyle versus Lisa drama? Will she rekindle her close friendship with Erica Girardi, or will new alliances form? Fans are also eager to see how Kyle's personal growth and life changes will play out on screen. Moreover, industry insiders speculate that Kyle's comeback could signal a shift back to the show's roots, focusing on the original core cast members whose history and chemistry create the foundation of RHOBH's enduring appeal. Kyle Richards' impact beyond the screen. Kyle's influence extends beyond her on-camera presence. She's a savvy businesswoman with ventures ranging from fashion to philanthropy. Her return to RHOBH also shines a light on how reality TV stars can successfully balance personal brand building with authentic storytelling. Her journey offers a blueprint for longevity in a genre often criticized for fleeting fame. She embodies the art of evolving without losing the essence of what makes her relatable and compelling.